Hello, welcome to day 2 of Manufacturing and Engineering Week. I'm on the TM studio with Andrew Wright, a partner at Kearney. Welcome.
Good to meet you, Joe. Thank you for having me.
Thanks for coming. Nice for you to be here. Last year we spoke to Kearney about the manufacturing trilemma, the sort of the balance manufacturers are having to find between finance, sustainability, and resilience. That was last year. What sort of trends are you guys seeing this year?
Well, it is fair to say that the trilemma is still prevalent. Resilience, sustainability, and profitability are still front of mind for most of our clients. And with that profitability angle, let's just dial that up a little bit. I think over the last 12 months there's been even more focused on cost and cost reduction. And you can never separate that, I don't think, in today's environment from skills and people. So I would say looking at cost reduction and looking at the skills that you have within your business. So, you know, if I translate that into what does that mean for the context, particularly of this show, you know, you want to connect, you want to optimize to get cost, and then you want to bring in a degree of predictive capability so that you can anticipate when things are going to be a challenge before it actually happens. And for that, being able to bring those technologies together to address cost and put capabilities to act in the hands of people has been really powerful over the last 12 months.
Indeed. And just think about this week at the show, first and foremost, how's it been for you guys so far?
It's been terrific. Yeah. There's been great attendance, great engagement from people on the stand. I think it's a terrific show in the round, actually, and certainly we've been very pleased as a group of partners on the Kearney stand. Across our industry partners, we've been very pleased with both attendance and the levels of engagement.
Excellent, good to hear. And I suppose in the news for you guys this year is you're partnering, got some new partners with AWS, Zaptic and LineView. Can you speak a little bit around that and the thinking behind those partnerships?
Yeah, I mean, we think it's super exciting, and we've had a terrific time collectively. You know, we're bringing together quite a unique proposition, I think. Obviously, from a Kearney perspective, we bring deep industry knowledge and expertise, some fantastic relationships, and then the three partners bring something that's unique, but in combination, I think, the whole is greater than the sum of the parts. I know it's a bit of a cliche, but I think it's true. So, you know, in AWS, we've got the capability to have a data lake that we can aggregate multiple relevant data sets, disparate data sets, through machine learning, create a single data model that can then be used to do some good things with. In LineView, specifically from the manufacturing perspective, you know, you can use that capability to look at the end-to-end performance of production facilities across lines in near real time and anticipate where challenges might be in order to enable interventions before problems occur. This is really powerful. And then in Zaptic, how you make that intervention typically does involve people. Sure. And so you've put the knowledge and the requirement as to what's needed in the hands of the people in a format that they can use very easily. You know, the user interface is terrific at the point of use. So we've connected the data, we've gathered the data, we've identified and brought the insight as to where the challenges might occur, and we've put the capability in the hands of the people who are going to address it. I think it's super powerful.
Indeed. And for any manufacturers out there looking to work with Kearney, what's you know, point one? Step one? How do they get started?
So, you know, these things often get talked about in terms of big programs. Certainly, our view is it does not have to be a big sledgehammer program.
Sure. Yeah.
Each of the capabilities that are on the stand can deliver near-term value very quickly in their own right. Put them together, and I think it's even more powerful.
Sure.
So you know, our view is it is better to start, do something. The paybacks are terrific. Because the paybacks are terrific, you can then use that to fund the next set of activities. So you effectively create this virtuous progress. And from a finance director perspective, I think it's pretty powerful to be able to lay out a program, pretty comprehensive, that can be made to be entirely self-funding.
Sure.
Because you feed off the benefits that you're generating as you go.
Yeah, so the benefits from the first step is the catalyst for the next. Indeed. So what for manufacturers looking to work with Kearney, what sort of benefits can they expect to see?
Well, the capabilities that we've got on the stand, where we've deployed them collectively together, you can expect what we feel is very significant benefits. So let me give you some numbers. You'd say maybe capacity increase of between 4 and 10%. 4 to 10% capacity increase. I would say 4 is at the low end. And this is through, really addressing, if we're going to get specific, unplanned downtime and planned downtime. And you put the two things in combination, if you could make, say, between 10 and 20% reduction in the cumulative effect of planned and unplanned downtime, put the two things together, you're looking at 4 to 10% capacity increase. That's massive.
It's huge, yeah.
Put money to that. For most businesses, if you've got a factory of, say, 5 production lines, you're talking £1 to £2 million of annualized benefit. 1 to 2 million.
Wow.
So any manufacturers who are listening to this, who have, say, 25 plants, that's a 50 million business case top end.
Yeah, indeed.
If I'm half wrong.
Yeah.
That's still good.
Still good. It's still good. Yeah. Well, you mentioned sort of business case there. I think it's always powerful if figures can be sort of highlighted with use cases. So can you draw on any previous examples of success?
Yeah, I think probably a good case would be in the drinks industry. We've done a lot of work in the drinks industry. We've also done some work in food, in particular. Food and beverage and consumer packaged goods lends itself very well to this sort of thing. But where we've done this in drinks, the sorts of numbers that I've just mentioned, we've realised. And that virtuous spiral of benefit delivery, in particular drinks company, I can't use the name, but we started with a plant and we moved into multiple plants, and we identified the potential savings, and we delivered 97% of the savings that were identified in the initial study.
Pretty good.
That is a remarkable conversion rate.
Indeed it is. Andrew, thanks very much for taking the time to come and speak to us. Always interesting to see and hear what Kearney are up to. Enjoy the rest of the show.
Thanks very much.
And thanks for your time.
You too. Go well.
Cheers.
Bye-bye.